Diversifying with commercial real estate and diversifying within commercial real estate. Let's start here. Now, I'm going to humbly put myself in the same column as Warren Buffett and Mark Cuban, right? So our fortune was made in our area of expertise. Warren's expertise was in his company, Berkshire Hathaway. Mark was in software. Mine is in commercial real estate. Now, so our fortune is made in that area of expertise. So we focused on one thing, right? Now, it conflicts with the everyday investor who's trying to create multiple streams of income, and they're constantly building on their multiple streams of income. This is what they call diversification. So they never become an expert in something. They're always dabbling in things and trying to do it that way. So it conflicts with this side, okay, with the Warren and Mark and myself. Now, because of our focus, remember, we were experts in a certain area. Because of our focus, we produce extraordinary results. Again, Mark and Warren are famous because of their able to produce extraordinary results with their investments. You're probably watching this video because of the results I was able to produce with commercial real estate. Now, this is converse with the everyday investor because they are, I would say, too entrepreneurial, right? But they want to have the multiple streams of income. There's no discipline really, and they're frustrated, right? I've been here. My first 5 years of leaving my corporate job to do commercial real estate full time, I had too many things on my plate. I could get nothing done, become an expert in nothing, became very frustrated. So I understand this part here. So it is really converse with my new self, with Warren Buffett and Mark, being able to produce extraordinary results by being focused. I'm a big believer in focus. And in my opinion, the acronym for focus, FOCUS, is follow one course until successful. I believe in that. All right, thirdly, because we have an area of expertise and we're highly focused, unique opportunities appear to us and we invest in them. That's what we call diversification, right? So we were able, because of our expertise and results, able to produce excess cash flow and equity to take advantage of these unique opportunities that appear to us. For example, I was able to invest in syndications, other people, companies, other specialized funds because of these two things. We had the extra cash flow and the equity buildup waiting on the side to go into these opportunities. Now, on the everyday investor side, they can't take advantage of our unique opportunities because they have no money, right? So we diversify down here, they diversify up here. It results in them not having the capital to take advantage of what we can down here because they're too spread thin up here. Got it? All right. Now the last thing I want to share with you is because of these unique opportunities and because we diversify greatly down here, really unique opportunities, we have to build a team to manage everything. And by building a team, it builds upon itself, and you will not believe the massive leverage that can be attained in commercial real estate by having the right team. That's what we teach our students, having the right team and have things build upon each other, right? Now, on the everyday investor side, they don't have a team because everything is do it yourself because they're struggling right here. So do you now see the difference between Warren Buffett, Mark Cuban, and myself versus the everyday investor? See, huge difference here. This is the wealthy side, and this is the side that's still trying to get results. All right? Now, the big question is this you, or is this you? Which one do you identify with more? All right. So if you identify with this side more, I want to, in a second or so, share with you some coaching tips to get you fast-tracked to this side. Let's go there next. All right, so let's end the video here by me sharing with you how to correctly diversify within commercial real estate by giving you 3 really quick coaching fast-track tips. Okay, so Number one is I need you to choose commercial real estate. I know no other asset type that can create wealth like commercial real estate. Now once you choose it, you need to study it like crazy. Okay, study it like crazy. Number two, start small. No reason to start with a $10 million property. It's too risky for you. Start small, then make money by starting small, and then go bigger, and then again, as you go bigger, make money. Always focus on making money. This is not a speculation business. What that will do is the properties will start to produce excess cash flow in equity buildup that will allow you to take those two things and diversify to other things. All right, so we do the opposite from the traditional investor. We focus on becoming good at something first, creating the cash flow and equity, and then we diversify. Okay, that is so important. That's what Warren Buffett does. That's what Mark Cuban does, and that's what I do. Number two is I'm going to share with you what our students focus on in terms of the type of commercial property we go after, right? So number one is we go after cash flowing properties. We don't do any speculations, right? So everything is conservative, and we focus on cash flow, and we focus on the stats. Number two, favorable demographics, like the job outlook in the city, right? So wherever you invest, you have to have jobs. No jobs, you have no tenants. Number two, deal upside. What do I mean by that? Deal upside is where we can increase the NOI in the property through rent increases, maybe charging back utilities, maybe redoing the leases, maybe reducing expenses, right? We can increase the NOI. When the NOI goes up, so does the property value, right? So we look for these type of deals. Next is we only go after B and C class properties. No A class, no D class. A class is too expensive, D class too risky. So we stick in our sweet spot here. And lastly, something we're really good at is you have to find motivated sellers. That's called lead generation. That's what we're really good at. So motivated sellers is the key to the rest of this. All right, so tip number three is you have limited time on earth. This is from me personally to you personally. You have limited time on earth, especially if you're in your late 30s or in your 40s and upward. You don't have time to become an expert in 4 different things at that age. You just don't, right? You don't have the time or the energy. So what I want you to do is to focus on one thing and become really good at it, so we can participate in what Warren Buffett and Mark Cuban and I do. We're able to take advantage of these unique investment opportunities by diversifying because of the excess cash flow and because of the equity buildup. All right, okay, so today I hope you enjoy why diversification is investor ignorance. I hope now you have some tools in your tool belt now that will enable you to beat the socks off of the everyday investor. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.